Well, we're gonna head out to Seward. We got our hitch on there, and let's go get our little camp trailer and get it over here. All right, there's the camp trailer. So she's a little buried in, but let's get her out of there. All right, we built the hitch a hair high, but it works. And I could always air down a little bit more once I get on the pavement, but let's head back into town. And a fun, oh, by the way, I can't see it at all in the mirror. Like, you can't barely see it at all in the mirror. You can't see it in the side mirrors. Car is just a little bit wide for a little trailer. All right, so we made our way up to O'Reilly's. I got to figure out a little bit on this hitch, because with a 4-pin, and this is a 6, so with a 6-pin, it's different. So the 4-pin, my taillights are integrated, so my brakes and turns are together. On this, brakes, turns are separate. So I got my brakes and my turns. So I need to figure that out. Oh, I don't want to fucking record video. Stupid. So I got the pop-up camper, and I got her over here to the bus. And I'm going to show you guys this thing. You know, she's got a king-size bed in this. Has pull-outs, all kinds of stuff. So I got to start cleaning up, and I didn't bring my tripod today, so you and I are just going to get little shots in between. So we got the side of her open. This is the actual storage area. Everything in here still nice and dry and clean and stuff. I'm going to dig through that in a little bit and see what I got going on. I went to open it and it hits, so I got to bring the nose of that trailer down just a bit so we'll de-air the car. She's only partially set up right there. I'm getting ready to pull the bed out. I had to get all the spider in. Well, it wasn't really too many spiders, but I had to pull all the mattresses out. Let me show you inside. Let me pull that bed out, and then I'll show you more of the space. I would like to give you a view of Chazé Le Hot Rod Hotel. Huh? King-size bed. Yeah. Look at that sucker. King-size bed on that girl. Let's go inside. I'll take you on the tour. Come on in. Oh, that's right. That's a king-size bed. Full on. Oh, I need to get in my storage. All right there. I love this trailer. This is the one I used to pull behind my motorcycle. Perfect for behind a street rod. Just got to rewire the taillights. I'm really starting to think I might be into the camping thing all the time, because I just prefer to be free and not attached to anything. You know, we got the tour bus over there, and then we've got this, you know, king-size bed. This has a bigger bed than I have in my bus. Like, I sleep on a twin in there. So like this, I might actually be able to stretch out, because my bed on that is only 6 foot, and I'm 6'3". All right, I verified I had all the stuff I needed, so now I'm going to put all the stuff back in so I can start cleaning it. I'm going to leave those mattresses out for now. I'm going to move them around and get them cleaned. Attempt to show you guys how this comes down. It should come down pretty easy. So first thing we're going to do is remove these bars and unvelcro this stuff. So this whole cover, I just pulled over, and it just velcros down. Got little spots for the corners, so it goes in. There's 2 pins on her. There's one right here, and there's one on the other side. So we're going to take these girls out. All right, we're going to pull these pins. There's one. And there's 2. Now all we're going to do now, slide her in like a drawer. Slide her in. Then we line up our pins. We put our pin back in the hole. We put this pin down in the hole. Now we got to come inside. Actually, we will pull this one, pull that pin, separate those two. Now this metal bar I'm tripped. Yeah, I wonder. That metal bar lays there. Now we come on the inside from the side where we pushed it in. And I already pulled the pin. And we're gonna pull that apart. That brace lays down right here. And then you just gotta close the lid. I apologize for not recording anymore. It got dark and I had a few other important things and conversations I had with friends, and I started thinking about perspective and the reasons I do things, and I don't know if I've ever explained it to anybody on this channel or if anybody will even watch this or even understand. I believe in God, which some of you already know, but I do everything I do by faith. God puts things in my way, in my path. I made a prayer a very long time ago that was, God, use me. And when I made that prayer, I really meant it, and I still pray that prayer because I want God to take control of my life, and I want God to run everything. And He's the reason I'm pushing so hard, because He's telling me to. He tells me to do a lot of things. And I get the feeling in my heart, and I don't know if people will understand that, or if maybe people will stop watching because of this. But I want people to understand the reason I do things, and the reason I have so much joy in my life, and the reason I want to motivate others and to help others to find that happiness is because I feel so happy. I used to be shit. I used to be angry. After losing Daniel, I was supposedly a Christian before then, but that really tested my faith. I was like, okay, God, are you fucking real? You know, we all go through our journeys, and I'm not going to explain that today. But I want people to know why I'm happy. I want people to know why I do the things I do, why I chase these dreams, you know what I mean? Because it makes me happy to help other people. The dream of being able to show up at somebody's house and fix their car and be able to give them the parts they want to fix the car and stuff like that, and be able to bring that car back into the family, or a million other things, you know. Giving away to me is so much fun. Like, that's the stuff I love doing, and I want you all to feel the joy. Like, I'm not saying you have to give things away, but I want you to find your happiness. And some of you are going to find happiness in God. Some of you think I'm going to be insane for even talking about it, like He's some spaghetti monster or something. And I'm not ever going to shit on your beliefs. You know, I'm going to let you have your beliefs, because I understand when people don't believe you. You know, trust me, I'm a Christian, and I have that conversation a lot with people, especially because I put it on YouTube, and I bring the subject up to have those conversations because I like having those conversations. I genuinely love to see people's perspective, to try and understand things from their side, the way they think about things. I find it very intriguing. I'm not going to ever disgrace or talk crap on your idea, or like, oh, mine's better, you know, God is this, you know. I'm not that kind of Christian. To me, I want you to find God because I'm happy, because I have that joy in my soul. And when I mean joy, it's better than happiness. Like, the joy I feel like creating these videos, and the joy I feel talking about Him in these videos, like, is just enormous. Like, it fills my heart. I get giddy from it. You know what I mean? The fact that I might have a conversation with somebody about God on my channel occasionally is amazing to me, because I want to be more well-rounded. I want this channel to be like more about not just about the things I do, but the person I am and the things I'm into. You know, I make these videos not just for you. I make them for myself, because I look back on them and I look at what I was going through and the hard times I was going through, and I can look at that struggle and I can go, hey, do you remember that time? Do you remember how you were feeling in those moments? You know, like right now I feel driven. There's going to be times when I feel low. And that's why I have a chance to look back at these videos and uplift myself. But at the same time, I want you guys to be uplifted as well. I want you to understand where I'm coming from. Because when I watch them, I may know internally the battle I'm going through, but maybe I'm not externalizing it and I'm not saying it to you guys. You know, I want to change that up a bit. I want to have a conversation with you. I really want to build a community. I forgot the tripod, so it's hurting my arm a bit. I have to keep switching. I really want to have those deeper conversations with you about things in the world. Because I've been taught so many things in the comments and people mentioning things and saying things. We can learn so much from each other, and it gets me so excited to get help from like the people that are watching the videos. Like the fact I gained subscribers like blows my mind. And speaking of that, if you're not subbed, please do. It really means the world to me. It's freaking cool, like seeing that people are coming back to watch what I'm putting out. But I highly doubt people have made it this far in the video. They probably tuned out as soon as I started holding the camera at myself, going, oh no, what's he going to talk about now? He's going to ramble! And sometimes it is a bit of a rambling session. But it takes me a moment to get those thoughts out of my head and to process them and to go through all those things. And that's what I have these videos for, is for me, for you. Because I really do love what I'm doing. I love chasing this dream. I'm so excited about working on these bikes, and I'm so excited to help my friends. Like the fact that I get to go out and, you know, go to this veterans event, you know, the fact I'm speaking, it terrifies me at the same time, but excites me because I know that I'm talking to that many on here too. You know, and if I can help somebody, I want to... I want to flip arms. So when I built Empathy, I was full of pain and hate and all that freaking welding and all the fucking beating on it and just doing everything I had to, and I forced myself from a 1 year to 90-day competition, you know, to try and build a car in 90 days. I wanted to fail. I wanted to see what I was made of. I was sleeping in the shop. I was just pushing myself. I was pushing myself so hard I hurt my health. You know, and I want to see all that hate and all that stuff help other people. You know, the reason she's named Empathy is my friends saved me in the last 2 weeks. Like, they literally pulled the car out and we got her done and got her to SEMA and everything else, and I was just completely blown away. You know, and I want people to understand that story, but I also want happiness to come out of that car. That's why I want to put a veteran in there and let him go cruise it. That's why I want to talk to other veterans about Daniel. If I can bring joy to one person's life, then the whole thing's worth it. You know what I mean? And I believe I've seen it more than once. I believe I've been able to help people find some happiness, or at least have a moment of happiness, you know, or understand my passion and be able to share the passion with others. I find that same passion in creating these videos, like I do creating art, and everything else I've got going on. Like, I love doing passionate things and having passion in my life. So I appreciate you all so much. I truly do love every one of you that watches these videos, and I pray for all of you. If you ever get a chance, you should read the descriptions of the videos. I actually pray in every single one. You know, sometimes it's about what's going on in my life, and sometimes it's just me just needing another moment to pray. So I love you guys, and I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.